And then she says, have you received pushback from the medical community? Tremendous pushback from the medical community that's saying, well, we don't believe this and we want you to use a drug and so forth and so on. And even some kind of nasty comments on Twitter and things like that. And I don't know if you can go in to the website and see a very nice job that Julie did with addressing some of these issues. And I address some of them myself. I think, look, we're all interested in the same thing here, which is best outcomes. And unfortunately, in this field, at times, it's been more about incomes than outcomes. And of course, Biogen spent $28 billion to develop a drug that does not work. And so, we have to focus more on the outcomes. And if we just all do that, I think we'll do much, much better. And Julie, I don't know if you want to weigh in, or Christine, on the pushback that you've received.
It's just been very frustrating to see mainstream not adopt your successful approach more widely. To me, it seems to be so much more about turf protection. People are protecting their hypothesis or their grant or their need for tenure or whatever, and they're not putting patients' best interests first. We have an approach that works. We wish it were easier, but really over time, it does become pretty easy and it's sustainable. And this should be the standard of care until we can do better. I mean, and it really sickens me to see how much people have pushed back and that it's not more widely accepted.
Yeah, and precision medicine protocols are becoming more and more becoming the mainstream in medicine, certainly for cancer as an example. And I think, this will happen as we get better and better, and we should be able to make it simpler and simpler as we begin to understand for each person, what are the critical few drivers. As you can imagine, at the beginning, we wanted to address everything because this was a terminal illness 100% of the time. Sorry, Chris, I interrupted you here. Please go ahead.
I was just about to say my related frustration is why not try something that helps your whole health, right? Your whole being, your other risk factors for getting other types of diseases. So I don't understand that at all. But people want a lot of people want a pill. They want some very simple, I don't have to do anything, just do me,
That's understandable. And
it also has no negative side effects. So why don't people do it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And in the trial, we had some people who were on antihypertensives who were able to come off their antihypertensives, some who were on statins who were able to come off their statins, so simply don't need these medications because they are doing the right things. Their metabolism is better. And this is, again, very much in line with what Professor Rob Lustig from UCSF has shown over the years, that we are hurting ourselves with some of the things that we're ingesting. And then, of course, that includes exposure to toxins and all these things.